This is our Hoover 2-in-1 air vacuum cleaner. When you go to hit the switch, it won't power on. Okay, now we take it out, and it's got the battery in there. So the problem is either in the contacts or the switch. I will post back in a bit when I get this apart. Okay, now I'm going to do a continuity test. Okay. Nothing on the two outward ones. Nothing on the center and left one. And I got 1.8, 1.7 on the center contact and the far right one. So the question is, are we supposed to get continuity between all three? And now I'll tear this handle apart up to the switch on the back side and see where the wires go. Okay, so now I got the handle off. This is the handle, this is the plug. This inserts into here, and that plugs into here. So I've got one probe here. We're going to try down here. Okay, we got continuity. We'll move this to the center. We got continuity. Okay, and this far slot. So that eliminates this point to these contacts where the vacuum handheld goes onto that powers everything else. So now we are going to examine this. See, this just slides into here, and I don't know if you can see this. I'll get some light on here. That's where it is, and it mates with there. So now we're going to check. Check these contacts here in relationship to up in this solid state piece and the switch itself. Now this switch here, the little blue thing, is just a mechanical device. The switch is actually in behind this PVC CBC board or electrical board. So post back in a second. So now I removed the two screws to reveal the switch, and it goes down to the leads. We are going to check the contacts from this side down to these leads, or the prong, and see if we have continuity. We're trying to eliminate this switch, but I fear this is the problem. And looking inside at the contacts, they look pretty worn. So I'm going to see if we can't do something to remedy that situation. Okay, so I sanded the contacts down inside, so they're nice and shiny. So now we're going to put this switch in and see what happens. Okay, so that's just the vacuum part. Let's see if the beater bar will work. Well, it's not. What I determined is it's See how loose this fitting goes in here? Well, the females are too loose. If you look down in here, those contacts. So I'm going to pull this out and squeeze them together so they'll make a firmer contact. That is your problem with the Hoover not wanting to fire up and respond to the switch. And it's down, like I say. You see how loose this is? That shouldn't be that loose in my opinion. It's just making intermittent contact, and I'm sure with vibration, it arcs and creates corrosion or something, and impedes the contacts. So this little rascal right here is the problem on the Hoover 2-in-1 Air, not responding to the power. Okay, so I removed the screws from this back panel. I didn't go all the way down because it wasn't necessary, as I was able to get this apart just enough to pull this connector out. And we're going to try where these contacts, see if I can get my big hand out of the way, where these contacts are, to crimp them together where they will hold on to the pin connector as it should. I'll post more next. Okay, I couldn't get into this end into these after I had it apart to peen them because you couldn't get the pieces apart. So what I did to cure the problem, as you can see, is I peened with a hammer, put this on a good vise like that, and tapped with a hammer to peen them, to spread them out. And now they make a very good fit. So now I have it all back together. As you can see, everything's closed in. We're going to give it a test drive. Vacuum, power head. I can twist it, turn it. It doesn't break the connection anymore. And now it's back to being its good, reliable self. You can't beat a Hoover. Just one little design flaw, but easily remedied by peening the ends where it connects from the handle into the female plug on the unit. Have a great day. I hope this helped somebody.